Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 734, which is a hard level. I would even say it's a super hard level. We've got 20 moves to collect one ingredient. The ingredient doesn't even show up until move 6 into move 5. And before then we have to prepare the board by getting rid of these sugared chests. Presumably the best way to do that is to hit this once with some sort of stripe or a color bomb, open it up, and then hit it again so it collects these keys, which will keep going on this conveyor belt that stays in the center. These other conveyor belts move from top to bottom quite fluidly, and then there is this invisible portal system, so it makes everything so very complex. You'll notice that I only have a couple of different moves I can make. I could do this orange, I could do this blue. Not much, but I like the concentration of blue here. So I'm going to keep the blue around and try to use it for my own purposes. Yeah, now I only have one move to make. If I could bring this blue down one by making a move here, I would to get it on this conveyor. See, it got set off in the wrong spot. And that is the problem. Now I don't have much blue on the board at all, so let's get rid of the blue I do have and hope that everything else concentrates into a special for me. Now I've got this special, now I need a place to play it. And again, unfortunately, I only have a couple of moves and it's going to change things. I can either move it here, or I can drop it down lower. I'm going to move it here and hope that an orange drops in. That's just the only kind of, opportunity I have is hope on this board. Alright, it didn't, but this will come back around over to here, and it's good when it's on the top one, because then I'll have a better shot at matching it up with something or dropping it down lower. Let's get rid of the purple to try to bring more orange in here. I need enough orange so that I can set this off when I want, but not so much orange that it gets set off without me. Yeah, see, I don't have it, and I can't drop it down another layer yet. So let's just keep going here. Yeah, see, look at this. I have one or two moves to make. Let's do this. And now, unfortunately, this is going to take a little bit longer to spin around. I'll probably already have my ingredient on the board before I ever get this opened at all. But here's the thing. A lot of people get concerned because when they play these games, they notice that... sting, I have to set this off before it can come over here. They notice that it looks so easy on the videos and it's so hard to do. And I want to show you that the only reason it looks easy on the videos is because generally you only see the successes. There are a lot of failures that can go into this before we ever get any successes. Even though I think I've got a reasonably good, see, look at that, a reasonably good strategy to remove the colors that aren't very prevalent, it's still not enough oftentimes on this board. I'm going to go ahead and try again. Now the other thing I could do is look for a good opportunity and not take it if it's not good. I could exit right away, but I do see an opportunity to make a stripe, so let's take that. Remove some of this extraneous stuff. I wish I could try to make a color bomb here, but there's really no way, because as soon as I make any other move, things are going to fall. We're going to have this cascade effect, but at least I got a stripe out of it. We've seen, though, how tough it is to get those stripes to work together. Trying to keep enough red around to help out. Seeing if I can get blue down here, but I don't see that happening. Maybe too much red. Well, let's take out the ones on the far side. Look at this. Now, if it doesn't make me use these up, it's going to make me use these up. It's going to make me use these up, I should say. See, I had the perfect setup, but then the board makes me use things. There we go. It still worked out. So now I need to strike that again, so I need some blue around here. Uh-oh. Yikes. Okay, come on. Well, that got set off too soon. See if we can drop this down a layer. There we go. We need to drop this down more than one layer. Come on, green, you can do it. No. Oh, yes! Okay. So now I just need to be able to drop this down, but notice I don't have the opportunity to drop it down. As this comes through, I'm not likely to get anything to help. So at this point in time, I have to decide, do I want to lose the board even though it's so hard and I came so close, or do I want to use a hammer or a switch hand? I could use either one to drop this down. There's no way with this next tick that this is going to fall into place. So I'm going to go ahead and use a special. Now normally I would just use the lolly hammer. Lolly hammers I tend to have more of, and I've got about the same amount of each of these right now. But I'm going to use a switch hand for a very specific purpose. When you use a switch hand, it says switch any two candies without losing moves. I want to show you that you can use a switch hand to move an ingredient with a candy. It doesn't have to be two candies. You can do that. So there I go. I did it. If you would like to see more videos, you can subscribe. As always, thanks for watching. I have a question though. Let's see. I want to try one more thing. First of all, I want to show you how easy it can be if you use boosters. So I'm going to go ahead and retry this with just a coconut wheel. Coconut wheels are great because they make stripes for us. Oh, and I also have a booster of my, what is it? The mini game. I've got Mort's helmet going. So now I open this up right away, so that helps. But there's a question I have here. It said that I get to use a switch hand without losing a turn. Well, let's do this first. Let's open this up. So let's find a really good reason why I might want to use a switch hand while I'm waiting around to get my moves for the... Ooh, here's a good reason to use a switch hand. So I've got 15 moves. And I do this, and I switch it. Okay, it didn't use up a turn. I thought it did on the last one, but I guess because it was my last turn, it just kind of took it away, because it does take away the turns at the end and gives you points for it. I just didn't see that happening. It looked like it took it away too quickly for that to happen. Okay, so now I just kind of play around here, hopefully not having to use this until the very end, just to show you how easy this board would be if we didn't have to come in without boosters. And a lot of people say, well, I don't have any boosters. If you don't have any boosters, you need to start creating boosters. You need to be able to, oh, look at this. I kind of love this. You need to, oh my goodness, I can't even think. Can't talk. Can't talk. Sorry, can't talk. I've got 3 color bombs on the board. You see how much easier this is now? But you need to go and collect your sugar drops. And your sugar drops will give you boosters. And if you don't know how to do that, put something in the comments about what level you're on, if you're on the new or the old platform, if you're willing to switch to the old platform, because that's the best way to get boosters as of November 20th, 2017, the best I've found anyway. But tell me that you need to collect boosters, because that's really oftentimes the very best way to beat these levels. Alright, so that's how I do it, with one booster and then with several boosters, and the one with several boosters was super easy. If you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.